But when you put that to the forefront and with issue, now issue gets pushed to the back and everybody just talking about the mental health aspect. Bruh, I won't let that happen. I won't let the Seattle, the Seahawks, I won't let the police department.
Tell you that this is a first for me because as Davis was walking out of the Turner Guilford Night Center, he had 3 corrections officers surrounding him, not really allowing reporters to get close to him to ask him questions. That said, I did ask those questions as to his allegations. He is accused of striking his ex-girlfriend, the mother of his children. I asked him about those.
Shannon Sharpe has finally spoken out about Gervonta Davis's recent arrest over the weekend. While he didn't excuse Davis's behavior, he shed light on a much bigger issue. Gervonta needs to stop putting himself in these situations because no one wants to keep making mistakes they'll regret later. On his podcast, the football legend confirmed that Davis had been released. But with details of his release and punishment still unclear, Sharpe discussed what led to the arrest. He said from personal experience that Davis clearly needs help and suggested there's a pattern targeting certain athletes, aiming to tear them down.
Kind of breaking news yesterday, man, where Gervonta Davis getting locked up, domestic violence. How do you feel about that?
He's a scumbag. He's a scumbag. You don't ever raise your hand to a woman. Ever.
Absolutely.
I don't care who you are, what you've done, you should shove your world titles up your ass. You never lay hands on a woman.
Absolutely.
Scumbag. He's a little...
Viewers could easily tell Shannon Sharpe was speaking from a place of pain and experience. While many understood his point, others thought he was excusing Tank's bad behavior. So basically, you're saying people can keep messing up and ruining others' lives? One fan commented. Another said, this doesn't clear him at all. Gervonta keeps repeating the same actions, and every judgment against him is deserved. A third added, I wish Gervonta the best, but this has nothing to do with race. Those who do wrong have to face the consequences.
News came through, Gervonta Davis arrested in Miami. Allegations of domestic abuse. These allegations.
Well, it's not breaking news. It's not breaking news. Young black athletes are getting charged at an all-time high. I want to see when is the other race. I want to see more. I want to see more. I want to see more magnifying.
You are not saying is this a race thing?
On July 8, 2025, Gervonta Davis was seen leaving Broward County Jail. Dressed in black, the 29-year-old boxer kept his face hidden under a hoodie and mask. He ignored questions from reporters and bystanders as officers escorted him to a waiting car. The clip quickly spread online. The incident happened on June 15th, when Davis allegedly hit the mother of his 2 children on the back of the head and slapped her while she was taking the kids out of his car.
Gervonta Davis get in some trouble. What advice would you have for someone like Tank Davis?
Man, I don't know what's going on with him and his personal life. That's on him. I'm minding the business that pays me. That's my business.
Well, Terrence, thank you so much for your time as always on AFL TV. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you.
Sure.
The woman suffered a cut inside her lip. Her mother arrived after getting a distressing text and reportedly captured Davis throwing something at his ex on camera. Davis was freed on bail Friday morning, and videos of him walking out of jail have since gone viral. The situation now raises serious doubts about Davis's boxing future, including his rematch with Lamont Roach. Their first fight in March ended in a controversial majority draw, where Tank took a knee that wasn't ruled a knockdown.
Unfortunately, Tank, he was arrested today. He had some personal incident. My question for you is the impact to his career. He's had these roller coasters, these ups and downs, and, he's a star. What do you think about it?
I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, Tank, I've been saying he need therapy. That's all I said. Everybody want to get mad at me.
Their rematch is scheduled for August 16th, but many wonder if it will still happen after Davis's legal trouble. Lamont Roach Jr. has confirmed that the fight is still on, saying Davis is already out and training. During a live stream, Roach said, I heard he's home already. For those saying the fight's off, it's not. It's still happening on August 16th. We're just waiting for the official announcement.
For battery coming up the ground. We don't hear from anybody. You got handcuffs?
Roach had earlier spoken about Davis's arrest, saying he hoped the allegations weren't true because he doesn't wish jail time on anyone. Meanwhile, Davis keeps making headlines for all the wrong reasons. His first fight with Roach drew heavy criticism, with many saying he wasn't focused or motivated. Roach, on the other hand, delivered a strong performance. Given the recent chaos, people are questioning Davis's mental state going into the rematch. This isn't his first issue. He was also arrested in December 2022 for allegedly slapping the same woman, but charges were dropped when she refused to press them.
Guy who's been vocal trying to talk to you about some things, Tank Davis, he got arrested. I mean, any thoughts on that one?
You did, huh? Again?
Yeah, again.
Hey, look, I actually like Tank Davis. He's a good, he's a good kid. He's a good fighter, a great fighter, actually. He's one of my favorites. Just get together, man. That's it. Basically. Get your shit. You don't hit women.
Many in the boxing world are losing patience with Davis. Legendary fighter Oscar De La Hoya spoke about his latest arrest in a Fight Hub TV interview on July 12th. He did it again? De La Hoya said, "I actually like Tank. He's a great fighter, one of my favorites. But man, get your act together. You don't hit women." He added that if Davis is found guilty, his career could be in real danger. Devin Haney's father, Bill Haney, however, came to Tank's defense in a recent interview with Radio Raheem.
Gervonta Davis is accused of assaulting his ex-girlfriend in Doral.
And this is not the first run-in with the law. Local 10's Roy Ramos is live outside of the jail in West Miami-Dade.
And I know you have some details on this latest arrest for the boxer, Roy.
Christy and Alex says the charge he is facing is bad.
It's nothing new, Bill Haney said. Young black athletes are getting arrested more than ever. I want to see the same attention when it happens to others. This isn't just about Gervonta or me, it's a family issue. Families need to come together and support their stars at home, not just on TV. He added, "I wish Gervonta and his kid's mother well. I hope they get the help they need and bring Gervonta back to being the superstar he is." Davis's arrest has cast doubt over his rematch with Roach.
Oh yeah, I'm good. That's how it is, right? But you stole the show. Talk to me about that performance. We didn't even think you were gonna get the title shot so quickly. Now it's coming. How excited are you about that?
Man, I'm super excited. It's something different. It's in terms of the turning point in my career. But everybody's pretty different. But this is an exciting something that people
Thank you.
I feel like it's something that people would love to watch. Things as they unfold in my career. So
definitely now. Today, Gervonta Davis was arrested. He's the champion in your division. What do you think about? What's your reaction to that?
I don't know about that. I don't know Tank.
Their controversial first fight in March ended in a majority draw, with Davis keeping his WBA lightweight title. The rematch was set for August 16th, and Roach insists it's still happening. Meanwhile, Shannon Sharpe is dealing with his own legal trouble. In his rape lawsuit hearing, the woman accusing him didn't show up, leaving the judge frustrated. According to KLS in Las Vegas, no attorney appeared for the plaintiff either. Judge Anna Albertson expressed disappointment that the case started without representation from the accuser's side.
I received a letter for a guy like Shannon Sharpe and has arguably one of the most popular podcasts. I would say you may want to keep those personal texts to yourself, and there may be an incentive to try to make this go away, buddy. I don't know if you really want to defend yourself by putting these texts out there. There's two ways to look at everything, and so
Sharpe, who wasn't in Las Vegas, was represented by lawyer Robert DeMarco. His attorney asked the judge to extend the case review by 45 days, which was granted, setting the next hearing for September 3rd. Legal experts questioned if this was a delay tactic by the accuser. Usually, when all parties skip a hearing, it's to plan a settlement or adjust litigation, attorney Robert Dasovich told Cast TV. But I can't see any benefit in not showing up.
Sexual and parts of it were consensual, but she says during their relationship, because he was physically stronger, a lot older than her, like 30 some years older than her, and just, more powerful, he began to get really at this point, she was already in it. She says that he was manipulative, he would threaten to choke her and slap her.
At the same time, Dasovich questioned Sharpe's choice of using an out-of-town lawyer. He said local attorneys are usually better for such cases. The unidentified woman, Jane Doe, filed a $50 million lawsuit against the NFL Hall of Famer and ESPN analyst, accusing him of rape and assault in November 2024 and again in January 2025. Sharpe has strongly denied the accusations, calling them false and saying online, "This is a money grab. I'll defend myself because this is wrong."
TMZ has reported that Shannon Sharpe's lawyer did reveal that he did try to give this Jane Doe, and we're not saying her name even though they've said her name.
Yes.
At least $10 million during mediations that occurred within the last month or so.
And I will say she is stupid.
So she appeared to be thinking about it, and then suddenly, without warning.
Sadly for Sharpe, the lawsuit has seriously hurt his reputation. The 57-year-old reportedly pursued the 19-year-old woman he met at a Los Angeles gym. The legal papers include shocking claims that Sharpe forced her into acts she begged him not to do, including anal penetration and digital penetration at his demand. Due to these disturbing allegations, Disney and ESPN suspended Sharpe from First Take, the sports talk show he co-hosted with Stephen A. Smith, pending further review.
Now, this lawsuit is kind of interesting because this one, it says is a Jane Doe. Shannon already knows who the Jane Doe is because he knows who he was in a relationship with. This woman is his most recent relationship that Shannon was in. She's filing a lawsuit under the auspices of a Jane Doe, claiming not once but a couple of times over the period, and it became and all this.
Sharpe had said he'd return before the NFL preseason in August, but some believe his ESPN career might be over. He still runs 2 podcasts, Club Sha Sha and Nightcap with Chad Okosinko Johnson, where he even discussed the Diddy case. The arrest of Gervonta Davis happened nearly a month after he allegedly attacked his ex, the mother of his 2 children, on Father's Day outside her Doral home. According to police,
Nigga, where Derek at? I don't know. You don't like Frank? What that mean? Love limit. I don't like Florence, motherfucker. No, you don't. EJ do the trash talk.
Davis's ex told officers they argued about personal matters and his insecurity about their son's sexuality. Davis arrived at 5:04 p.m. on June 15th to pick up his kids, but things got heated. After placing the kids in his car, she said Davis punched her in the back of the head and slapped her face. She managed to get the kids back, which reportedly made Davis angrier. The report stated that
Floyd outdoing him. He always been like that. You know what I mean? So I gotta focus on what I'm focused on. He already did what he had to do, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Me, if I did what I like what he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way. Yeah. You know what I mean?
She claimed Davis revved his car engine threateningly, but she got away safely. Later, she went to the hospital for treatment. The report noted that Davis and his ex had around 10 unreported physical altercations before. Police arrested him in Miami Beach and later transferred him to Doral police custody. According to Miami-Dade jail records, he was held on a $10,000 bond at Turner Guilford Night Correctional Center and has since been released. His court hearing is set for July 29th. Over the years, the boxer has faced multiple legal and traffic issues.
Davis, jump into it, kind of, I wouldn't say it's a big shock to a lot of us, but, there's this mindset, the fight with Lamont's not signed yet. Apparently he's going to fight Jake Paul, what?
He did, and that's fine. I went out of my way to troll him a little bit now. You want to fight? Come on. I mean, I ain't tripping. You ain't got to troll me. Come see me. That's who I am. I don't do talk well,
Have you heard anything from him or anybody in the camp?
No, I ain't heard nothing yet, but they know where I'm at, and they know how to find me.
You think there's a possibility, Roy?
His last arrest was in December 2022 for allegedly hitting a woman with a closed hand slap, but those charges were dropped. Davis was expected to face Lamont Roach Jr. again in August after their controversial March draw, but Premier Boxing Champions hasn't officially announced it. Fox Sports reporter Andy Slater broke the news, saying Davis was accused of striking his ex in the back of the head and slapping her. The report added, while she leaned into the car to grab her daughter, Davis, sitting in the driver's seat, hit her on the back of the head.
Bernard, a lot to talk about. Let's jump into it real quick. Come on. I'm sure you saw the news about Gervonta Davis being arrested once again. Just give me your thoughts,
Unfortunately, man, I hope he come out. You know what I mean? Everybody else come out. I'm not saying, man, but I hope that, he get that straightened out. And
Davis then allegedly slapped his ex on the right side of her face, leaving a small cut inside her lip. Crying, the victim texted her mother, who came outside and recorded part of the scene on her phone. The video reportedly showed Davis throwing a small box at her. The victim later went to Baptist Health Hospital for treatment, where she spoke to police. A probable cause alert was issued, asking officers to detain Davis if found.
And battery charges against his baby mother, who's the mother of 2 of his children, Vanessa Paso, I believe her name is. Now, I want to do this in a certain order because I think since people kind of stopped watching videos midway through, I'm going to put some of the most important points I want to make at the beginning.
Shortly after midnight Friday, they did. Davis was arrested by Miami Beach police on the 900 block of Lincoln Lane and transferred to Doral police custody. When given a Miranda form, he refused to sign it. Police said this was Davis's second domestic violence arrest in Florida. It wasn't his first legal trouble either. Back on February 27, 2019, he had a warrant issued in Virginia after a dispute at an ATM. He allegedly pushed an officer and was charged with misdemeanor assault, though the case was dismissed that October. Nearly a year later, on February 4, 2020, Davis faced simple battery and domestic violence charges in Coral Gables, Florida. The case involved his daughter's mother at a University of Miami event. Video showed him grabbing her by the neck and pulling her from her seat during a charity basketball game. 2 days later, he turned himself into Coral Gables police.
His home detention by serving at a four-season hotel and a $3.4 million penthouse rather than trainer Calvin Ford house as the judge agreed. This is the reason why Tank is not being jailed. Gervonta Davis' lawyer argued that the house was too small for security staff. Additionally, the judge...
Boxing champion Gervonta "Tank" Davis has been arrested and charged with battery in South Florida. Police allege the Baltimore native stay in Doral, Florida. Davis was arrested and booked by Miami Beach police, and a judge set his bond at $10,000. This is the latest.
Davis was released on a $1,500 bond and denied the allegations online. The affidavit said he dragged the woman into another room, and surveillance footage showed what looked like him hitting her. That's all for now. For the latest boxing news, events, and updates, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on notifications so you never miss our next upload.